Hello people, this is Mike from Santee. Some people know me by GS Star Mikey from Santee. Today I'm going to be showing you how easy it is to earn 50 levels in Pokemon. And that's a magic number in Pokemon because you need to be at least level 50 to have your Pokemon as strong as it can be in flat battle online, as well as for internet Wi-Fi tournaments and official Pokemon Video Game Championship or VGC series tournaments. You'll see that I actually have two games here that I own, Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. It's not required for them to be different versions, but it is helpful to have a second game, either one you own or a friend who is willing to help you with this. I'm going to go ahead and start up both games here, and we're going to turn the C gear on, and it's going to be used for this purpose of leveling here. Keep in mind we're not doing EV training here. That's outside of the scope of this video. There's plenty of videos out there on how to EV train. Just for the purposes of EV training, I will be showing you how to get rid of the EVs earned in this battle. It only takes one battle to get the necessary points to get to level 50 for most Pokemon here, and you're going to see that in a moment. Just showing you my setup right now. I'm going to be leveling up a Munna from level 1 to level 50, and I'm going to be using level 100 exploding Pokemon to help me level. The main one I have is Snorlax. This Snorlax has an amulet coin on it, which I often will use to help me earn more money for other purposes later. Outside of that, it's not required for the levels here. Got my other Pokemon here, Landorus, Bronzong, and Golem, and then I have just my HM Flyer, my Tropius here. The Munna, of course, is going to have the Lucky Egg. The Lucky Egg is something given to you in Chargestone Cave during the storyline by Professor Juniper, so hopefully you have that by now. If you haven't beaten the storyline, then you have no reason to be leveling up your Pokemon with this method here. So we're going to go ahead and head to the trainer that I do my leveling on, or at least one of the trainers. You can battle this trainer only once per day over here at the Game Freak building on Castelia Street in Castelia City. His name is Shigeki Morimoto. He's Game Freak Morimoto, the one of the game designers, directors, programmers, advisors of Pokemon. He's probably best known for creating Mew. And that trainer right there that I'm looking at is Morimoto. And before we get started, I'm going to turn on the C gears of both of these games. And so supposedly they see each other right now. On my Pokemon White, the one here on the right, I have set up the experience point power up, up, up. That pass power is something you earn by doing missions in the Ultralink. I won't show you how to do that in this video, but it is something that is definitely worth it, because when you have it activated, you get double the experience, and that's on top of the experience boost from Lucky Egg. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the happy face here, just to verify connectivity between these two games. I'm going to touch Mikey's bar here, and we're going to make sure that it says it here. Alright, great. So it does show it. That means that I have the connectivity. I'm going to now go ahead and touch the triangle here, and I will be using the experience point power up, up, up. It will last for 3 minutes, but it will not disappear until after the battle is over. That's the important part. So as long as I start the battle, I can be in the battle for as long as I want, and I will still be getting the benefit of the experience boost until the battle's over. It requires 4 orbs. We'll go ahead and use up 4 of them here. It's activated. Now, it's activated on white, but if you noticed, since I'm in the area, my black cartridge is in the area, now it's given me the ability to use the power as well here, which is where I want to use it. It didn't cost black any orbs for that. So now I'm going to start the battle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, at this point, I can actually turn off the Pokemon White game, and that way, without saving, I'll still have those orbs I used up. So I'll go ahead and remove that right now. So we're done with that. And now we are on black. Now here's my mana. I'm going to go ahead and switch in against this level 75 Leopard, this Snorlax. So at this point, my Amulet Coin Snorlax has been played, so even if it's not alive at the end of the battle, I will still go ahead and get additional money. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and self-destruct it. Leopard will do its deal here, and then the Snorlax will explode. And the end result is that neither Snorlax nor Leopard will survive, so both of them will not be knocked out. Snorlax will not get any experience for it, and Mana, who was part of the battle, will get all of the experience for it. So it has just earned 49,000 plus experience. So I'm going to try to go as fast as possible through here. It has all the moves I want, so I'm just going to skip those moves there. And we're going to see how far this takes us. This actually will this is probably the longest part of the video. So far we're at level 11 here. We don't want Psybeam. I'm going to keep going here. Now, I should note that getting experience point power up does take a little bit of time. If you're not able to do that, you can still use either the up version or just the up version. The up version is not too hard to get. It only requires a couple of missions or so to get your black level in the Ultralink to level 2. If you're too lazy for that, the single up version is available after you complete 1 mission. Up gives you 50% more experience. Single up gives you 20% more experience. But I would highly recommend trying to get the triple version. It is much more effective. Sometimes when you do missions, you can also give a player the experience point power max or S. Both of those are pretty much the same as the up version, except that they last for an hour or for 30 minutes instead of just 3 minutes. Alright, so now we're starting the next part of the battle here. It's going to be against Semipour. Again, we're going to switch mana out, and this time we're going to choose Bronzong here. Alright, so here we are with Bronzong. We'll go ahead and do explosion on it. Now it's important that the Pokemon's level 100 more so that it can survive 2 hits and so that it can actually knock out the level 75 Pokemon that it's targeting. I'm pretty sure you can do it with a lesser leveled Pokemon than that, but if you have the ability to make it level 100, you may as well do it. So Money has earned an additional 22,000 experience here, and now it is actually very close to getting to level 50 already. It's at level 44 right now. Again, we're going to use Mana again. And this time Semi-Seer is up here. Now remember, there's 6 Pokemon that we are going up against. This is only Pokemon 3. So we're going to need to find a way to revive a couple of our exploding Pokemon. Golem is resistant to Semi-Seer's flamethrower attack, and in general can take several hits. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to revive one or both of our Pokemon here, so that we'll be good to go for the rest of the battle. You can use revives, they don't have to be max revives. I'm going to use a max revive though, because it makes it so it's more likely I can actually throw it into battle without it getting knocked out. So there you go, flamethrower. It's not very effective. We should be able to get another one in to help Bronzong out. Alright, so now it's time. We'll go ahead and explode on Semi-Seer. Now, you can actually speed this process up even further. You can actually turn off the animations. I figured for this video, just for entertainment's sake, we'll leave the animations on for you. But when you do this in practice, if you want to get stuff done quicker, just turn off the animations. So another 20,000 experience earned by Mana here. Gets us to level 48. Excuse me. I'm going to throw Mana back in one more time. And now it's Semi-Sage's turn. Semi-Sage. I'm going to switch out again. And for this, I'd say probably, I'm going to probably use Snorlax here. Now at this point, the rest of this is pretty self-explanatory. I should note that this Mana that I'm using actually was breeded on this cartridge, Pokemon Black. I could be earning more experience actually if I had breeded the Pokemon on my Pokemon White cartridge and then brought it over to Black for the actual leveling. I would get more experience for that. If you really are an enthusiast of Pokemon and you actually have an international version, some of the Americans, for example, like to purchase Japanese versions because they come out before the American ones usually. You would get even more experience if you had breeded the Pokemon there rather than doing it in the game that you plan on leveling it up on. But as you can see, it wasn't necessary for getting it to level 50. It's already level 51 and the battle's not even over yet. So this is definitely doable. For Swoobat, I'm going to do a little Bronzong action here. There we go, exploding. Now if you notice, every one of these Pokemon that Morimoto has actually gives EVs and speed. Every one of them gives 2 EVs and speed. So Munna, I'm not training in speed, so I'm going to want to get rid of those EVs. So in order to do that, you would need to earn a berry that is only available in the dream world. It's not in the game normally. So you need to hook up your game to a Pokemon Global Link account if you haven't already done so. I will show you that berry after the battle here, but just know that if your Pokemon has Pokerus or had Pokerus like my Munna did, you will need 3 of those berries in order to get rid of all of the EVs. Nothing too big at all. So we got Landorus to take care of this Zebstrika problem. And then that will be the end of the battle there. Short and simple. It's one battle. You can do this battle once per day. Morimoto would only battle you once per day. But as you can see, it's a very lucrative battle in terms of experience points. So you get 12,000 Poké Dollars if you defeat him using the amulet coin. And as I said before, even though 3 minutes elapsed a long time ago, the experience point power stops after the battle, not during the battle. Okay, so let's take a look at the final product here. I've got a Munna that is now level 56, excuse me. So it's already VGC ready as soon as I EV train it. Pretty easy. You can see that it has the Pokerus mark there, showing that it had Pokerus before, but it doesn't anymore. So it's earned 24 EVs in speed. I need to get rid of those speed EVs. That's easily done if you have this berry right here, the tomato berry. Once you find the tomato berry in the dream world, you can easily grow more of them in your garden in the dream world. So I don't even remember what area of the dream world you can get it. I recommend spending a day or two, rather than looking in the areas, to look on various players' homes' share shelves. Some of them are really nice and leave out all of these different berries: the tomato, grappa, hondu, qualop, kelpsie, and pomeg berries for this exact purpose. So that's it. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Again, very easy to level up here in Pokemon Black and White.